that I know. Why? Because I sat back and endured your affair in silence? Because I never came to you and pleaded for you to leave my husband alone?
Well, if you knew, why didn't you say something?
Because I was a coward, I guess. Because I didn't want to make things worse, as if they could have been worse.
How did you find out?
Oh. One day, a long time ago, I went to the office to have lunch with my husband. And Carol told me he was at a restaurant down the street, so I went there, too. And there were the two of you together. And I saw the look in your face. A woman knows that look. You thought you had him then. I thought you did, too.
Look, if Bill and I hurt you, I'm sorry, but...
If you hurt me. If you hurt me. You mean there's some doubt about that?
I'm sorry.
Please don't try to tell me that. You may be sorry about a great many things, but what you did to me in my home isn't one of them. If you're sorry about anything, it's that you didn't get Bill, that's all.
Look, that is all in the past. Now, can't we...
In your past, maybe. But it's still very much in my present. I'm living every day with what you did to my home. Every day I have to face this. The poison of that affair that you had with my husband is still in Bill's mind. He's drinking again, after years of not touching a drop. And you brought him to this. You drove him to this.
Now, don't you think you're being just a little unfair?
No, I don't. You dragged him into this affair, and everything has come from that. You know, I often wondered what kind of a woman it is who would wreck a home and steal a man because she couldn't get a man in the decent way.
Look, I didn't deliberately fall in love with Bill, and he didn't deliberately fall in love with me.
You didn't exactly try to avoid it, did you? You found Bill at a time when he was a little unhappy at home, and you took advantage of it, didn't you? You deliberately let yourself fall in love with him. A woman your age doesn't have to do that. You're not exactly a moonstruck young girl, you know.
Look, I don't pretend to be.
You saw
by
what
the
you
same
wanted,
token,
you
you
deliberately set out to get it, and you didn't care how many people might get hurt.
Now, look, that is not true. If I was that kind of a woman, I would have gotten what I wanted, and not what I have. Because I have nothing. Look, what do you expect of me? Bill and I ended this. It's over. Now, that is...
Bill ended
there
it.
is no...
Not you. You can't take any credit for this at all. None. You wanted my husband to marry you, didn't you? You pleaded with him to leave me, didn't you? Well, didn't you?
Yes, Mrs. Bauer. I did.